Hey guys, this is Mark, and is it worth taking the risk of actually buying a refurbished iPhone that you do not actually see before you get? Well, I picked up a $300 iPhone 6s. We're going to compare it to a brand new iPhone 6s, and we're going to see, is it actually worth the major price difference for getting a refurbished phone? So I did a lot of looking around before getting the phone, and I actually went with the cheapest deal, not the one I actually thought was going to be the best. This is actually from Amazon, from MyWit. It's their certified refurbished dealer on Amazon, so that's good. I couldn't get it from Apple, and I had no clue what I was getting, so it's actually going to be kind of interesting to see how it looks in the box once I get it. In the box, we've got a power adapter. It looks like it's a real one, has the Apple logo on it. And then a lightning cable wrapped just like Apple. So these look like they're the real accessories, which is good. And then we got our phone right here. And that is all we've got in the box. I did get the black one. And just so you can see, yes, this is an iPhone 6s that does have the S. So unless they went out of their way to paint an S on the bottom of the phone, I think it's the real thing. So far, looking at the back, it actually looks incredibly good. Now this iPhone 6s that I have, I used as my daily phone for a year, and I take great care of my devices. So we can basically call this one brand new. So this is the baseline to compare this one to. And so far, it actually looks really good. Mine's actually looking a little bit worse than this one. The side, phone's already muted. The side looks fairly good. There looks like there's a little bit, nope, that was just dirt. Came right off. Wow, the SIM, these people don't switch out their phone, whoever had this before. The SIM card tray, there's no chips or anything there. The bottom of the phone, there is a tiny little dent right by the lightning port. But other than that, this phone looks really good. The screen's pretty dirty, so I can't really tell right now. It looks like there's one little nick on the screen, and there's quite a few scratches, but it's not that bad. It could just be how the screen is dirty. So there are some scratches, quite a few actually, but for the most part, it's not that big of a deal. You don't notice it when you're looking at the screen. But yeah, let's go ahead, power this on, and we will go ahead, get this set up, and we will see how it compares to this essentially brand new iPhone 6s. Okay, so with the phone all set up and running, comparing the two, it actually is not that bad. I do take great care of my devices, so anything that I get that is not as good as what I have is definitely something that I'm going to say is not great, but honestly, this is not that bad. The back of the phone, all the sides are really great. There's two little marks on the bottom of the phone, and the only issue I have with this is that the screen is really, really scratched up. I always use a screen protector, and I already installed one on here, and it's really scratched, but it's not that big of an issue if you're used to that. And then once you do have the screen on, you don't notice it. I swear that this phone is just a little bit bent. I don't know. And that's one of the risks you're taking. You're not going to see the phone before you get it. It's always better to be able to see it in person, even if it is used and not necessarily refurbished like this one is. You don't know why it was refurbished. But if you can get a used one and see it in person, you can actually inspect it. And likely the people are going to take better care of it. But if you do get a great deal, you cannot get a used iPhone 6s for $300. And I was able to get mine for less than that. So yes, it is definitely worth it if you're willing to accept that there may be some scratches, some dents, some bad screens. If you know that that is going to be on there and you're expecting that, then it actually is probably a really great option to go for. But for me, I actually think it's a pretty nice option, especially if you're going to give the phone to someone who may not use it or take care of it as well. And that's why I got this one. So it's actually not that bad of a deal. And if you want to pick one up, I definitely recommend it. And you are going to have a couple of issues with the phone. The home button has a little weird crackling click to it, but that was the same with my iPhone 6, so it could just be hardware issues. The lock button doesn't really click. It's kind of shallow, not sticking up as high as this one. It's just minor things, little issues that you may face that can be annoying if you don't get a brand new one or a decently used one. But again, if you're willing to deal with all that stuff, it's actually a really great deal. But there you go. I hope this video helped you out. If you have any questions about refurbished iPhones and my experience with it, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, leave a like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. This is Mark with Apple Tech 128, and I will see you in the next one.